Hi everyone, welcome to HTH TV and to the second part on posture in Pilates. In part 1 I spoke about posture and why it's important, especially in relation to our spine. Long-term poor postural habits are not spine friendly, so deciding to spend a little time and effort on improving our posture is something our back will be grateful for. Because we spend so much of our daily life in sitting, the emphasis of today's episode is on the importance of practicing good seated posture when we're doing our Pilates exercises. Getting into good postural habits within class is also something that has real life application as well. This means that we can continue to practice good posture while driving the car, working at our desk, eating our lunch, or any other activity that we do in a seated position. In this next segment, I'm going to show you two Pilates exercises, the spine twist and external rotation at the shoulder joint, both of which are done in a seated position. The two images that appear across the top of the screen are there to show you the exercises done in poor posture, and both images have the following three things in common: an overly rounded or flexed spine, shoulders that are rounded too far forward, and a head that is poked out too far beyond the shoulders. The two images that appear across the bottom of the screen are there to show you the same two exercises done in good posture, and both of those images have the following three things in common: an upright spine, shoulders that sit in line with the hips, and a head that sits over the shoulders. With each exercise, you'll see how my body is impacted as a result of doing the exercise in poor posture. But you'll also see how different my body looks and how different the exercise looks when it's done in good posture. So let's start with the spine twist. As I begin the spine twist in poor posture, it's pretty obvious that my spine is already in a very rounded or flexed position. When I start turning my torso right and left to perform the movement, I'm adding in rotation as well. But here's the thing. The spine twist is meant to be a rotation movement only, but because of my poor posture, I have unintentionally or unknowingly combined flexion and rotation into the one movement. This combination of flexion and rotation creates a lot of load in the human spine. And because poor posture is fundamentally passive and underactive in nature, it means that my spine is not getting the help or the assistance it needs to perform this exercise in a safe, supported way. When I do the spine twist in good posture, my torso is upright throughout the movement, and there is just rotation and nothing else. My postural muscles are working to maintain this upright position, and there is more active support for my spine as a result. Whether we know it or not, rotation is part of our everyday life. Think about when we turn around to say hello to someone or when we're vacuuming the house. I hope that with a little bit of practice and awareness, we can do this everyday movement in a way that is more supportive to our spine, both inside class and out in the real world as well. Okay, so let's move on to the next exercise, external rotation at the shoulder. As I begin this exercise in poor posture, again, it's evident that my spine is very rounded. But a byproduct of an overly flexed spine is often shoulders that end up in a rounded forward position. And it's this rounded position of the shoulders that makes it difficult to get good quality external rotation and mobility at the shoulder joint. Essentially, my rotation movement is being limited as a result of my posture. In some respects, my body is getting the double whammy of a poorly supported spine along with limited movement at the shoulders, and this is a consequence of my bad posture. This time, when I pay attention to my posture and correct it, I end up with much better quality and range of movement at my shoulder joint, simply because I positioned myself into good posture and maintained it throughout the exercise. Another positive here is that my spine is now unloaded and supported by my good posture. So it's feeling under a lot less pressure as a result. There is no escaping the value of good posture, and I hope that the big takeaway from today's episode is just how fundamentally important our posture is, not only to a better Pilates routine, but to a healthy back and to a healthy body. In the next installment, I'm going to show you step by step how to position yourself into good posture in sitting, and I'll also talk a little about some of the common challenges people face when trying to improve their posture. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I wish you all happy, healthy Pilates.